Hello everyone, we are back with another interesting topic, and in this video we are going to talk about how we can revert a commit or move a commit from a branch in GitHub. So we're back with our GitHub series, and let's start with the video. So, starting with the basics as always, what are branch and commit in GitHub? A branch is a parallel version of a repository code base. It allows you to work on different features, fixes, or experiments without affecting the main code base until you're ready to merge your changes. So, if you remember in my previous GitHub videos, I told you the main branch will represent the production branch. And let's say you're developing a before moving your development changes or your new feature to the main branch that is the production branch, you would have to test it and do many stuff, right? So a branch is just a parallel version of the that is a representation of all your code base. You do your changes in that branch, then finally you create a pull request and you merge your changes to the main branch or any other branch. What is a commit? A commit represents a snapshot of changes made to a branch at a specific point in time. So for more details on these topics, you can follow my playlist Git and GitHub for Salesforce Developers on my YouTube channel. Okay, so firstly, let me give you a use case. Let me show you. So I've created one repository and I've named it GitHub YouTube Audio, and I have made an initial commit to it. This is the SFDX Salesforce project. And if I open it on my VS Code, so this is my VS Code look like. And right now I'm on my main branch, as you can see it. Now I want to create a new, I got one new story. I want to create a feature where I have to create an Apex class which does an addition of two numbers. So what I'll do, instead of doing it on the main branch, I'll click here. I'll click on create a new branch from, I'll click on origin/main. Now just name it feature branch addition class. Just name this branch as this. So this is basically cloned from your main branch. So whatever commits are present in your main branch will also come here. Now you are in your branch. Uh, do a Command Shift P on Windows and click do a Apex. Create an Apex class. Name it addition of number. Simple function in my Apex class which adds two number. Now you have to send this to your feature branch. How you would do it? You will stage your changes. Then you will add your message here. You will type Apex class for adding two numbers, and then you will do a commit to this branch. That is the feature branch/addition class. Now just click on publish branch. Okay, so now you have successfully committed your code to this feature branch. Now let's say that you create one new branch and you want to move this Apex class, this newly created Apex class, to the other feature branch as well. And now since you will have two different feature branch with the same code, you can merge it to two different branches which will represent a sandbox. I'll have to create a different branch and I have to again add the code to that another branch. So now what I'll do, I'll click here and I'll click on create new branch. So again, I'll do a feature branch from origin/main, and this will be feature branch add Apex number 2. Okay, so now I'm in my other branch, and you can see that this Apex class is gone. This Apex class is not present in this branch. The reason for that is because I cloned this from the main branch, and our new changes were not present in the main branch. So what should I do? One thing, you can move one commit. So we will use the git cherrypick command. The git cherrypick commands helps us in moving a commit from one branch to another branch. So the git cherrypick command is used to move a specific commit from one branch to another. It allows you to pick individual commits apply them to a different branch, effectively replicating the changes you made into another branch. So let's see how we can do it in practical. Firstly, I have to change the branch, the first branch where I committed the Apex class. Now, what I'll do is this three dots and then click on new terminal. In the new terminal, I'll do a git log. Let me do a git log. And I got the commit ID. So you can see ID, right, which is in yellow color. So this represents the commit ID. And you can see the commit message as well. Apex class for adding two numbers. Just copy this commit ID and add it in a. Okay, so I've copied the commit ID. Now go back to your new feature branch which you created, which did not include this Apex class. So go to terminal now again, click on new terminal, and you have to use the git cherrypick command. How you will use it? Type git cherrypick and then the commit ID. Enter and boom. Now your branch has the Apex class changes without you having to manually add it. So now for now we only had one Apex class, but let's say you have 20, 30 components. So and you want to include that in a new feature branch. So that would be a very tiresome task to add it manually one by one. So we can use the git cherry pick command to move a specific commit from one feature branch to another or any branch. So let me click on publish branch, and our changes will be moved from local repository to the remote repository. I've explained what is local repository and remote repository in my other videos. Okay, so now what is git revert? So let's say you move this commit, but there were some issues and now you want to revert a commit from that branch. So if you have already pushed the unwanted commit to a remote repository, in our case we push this to a remote repository, you can use the git revert command. The git revert command creates a new commit that undoes the changes introduced by the previous command. Click on new terminal and do a git log to find the commit ID. So this is our commit ID. So in this branch, add apex number 2, I want to revert a commit. So how I can revert the commit? So, so what I will do is I will do git revert, then the commit ID. So now it is telling me that please add a commit message here. So and I've got this screen as well. So this tells me that revert apex class for two numbers. This reverts the commit, this one. I have staged the changes. I'll click on commit and woo. I can do my sync changes. Remote repository. I can show you the feature branch as well. So click on view all branches. So we have two branches here, that is add apex number 2 and add the addition class. The add apex number 2 would not contain the apex class. So if I'll open this branch and if I'll show you the commits branch, if I show you the commits, this has 4 commits and it is telling me firstly I added that apex class and by mistake I added this feature branch. I didn't want to add it, so I did a revert. So awesome. So, and it removed this revert creates a history of your commit and all your changes present in that specific commit. So that's all for today's video. In this video, we learned how we can revert a commit and how we can move a commit, transfer a commit changes from one feature branch or one branch to another branch. So hope you learned something new. Thanks everyone for watching this video. Do subscribe to my channel for more such videos in the future. Thanks everyone.